Welcome everybody, François Letarte, JDR D30, Ramble here. Ramble, just a thought, just reflections on the stuff that is going around, okay? It's related to the All for One campaign I'm in, okay? If you're following my channel, I have some videos myself about it, but I'm not alone. We're sharing all the players that are involved in All for One do have some videos about it, because we are rotating the game master's chair, so once in a while someone else has a video, and everyone on our own side have their own recaps and videos about the campaign. I wanted to come back on something, not on a game itself, but how can I say it? I do feel bad. I do feel bad about something myself. Okay. Last week I've made. Is it last week? Yeah, I've made a recap. Okay, a cold recap. Okay, the next day, I was high, on the game we have made. I made a recap, and since the start of this campaign, we decided to go public about it. So I've made all sorts of recaps after the games. Many of them are in character, so not real recaps, just retelling the story as if I was my character, because for the kick of it, I thought it was fun. But usually I go cold on recap. If the next day I don't rewatch the game, I just do my recap, okay, and remember what I've remembered. Something I pointed out in my last week recap is that one of the things that was a hiccup in that game, it was the fact that I was very tired. And indeed I was. Okay, I told the reasons why. It was the same schedule. I have big long weeks at my job. I have to wake up very early. Often I have to get in bed very late. And between that I don't sleep as much as I want. So it's hard to be there, keep the game, and all that. So my recap was based on what I do remember, but I realized that I was tired, but maybe a little more than I thought, because I rewatched the game. Not lots of portions of them, but some key portions, especially by the end, when the rhythm of the game is getting faster and more things are going around. I realized that I don't remember those parts of the game. Good, we have yes, we have that on YouTube, so now I do remember, I do saw them, but I'm just disappointed that I wasn't able to participate even silently to them, because I was absent-minded for maybe 2 seconds, but that 2 seconds revealed some important information. In my recap last week, it was based upon what I remembered, and I pointed out another thing, that I was expecting some sort of a boss fight, if we could call it like that. It felt like that, we were going, we knew that it was Sebastien's last game, and we were against the monster that was his nemesis, okay, this ultimate nemesis. So we were expecting to slay it, okay. And from what I remember is that the fight was too easy, okay, and I said, okay, that was the boss fight. But rewatching the game, I saw really what happened, and it makes way much more sense, what I saw. And I said, okay, I do understand why it went that way. Now I understand. And my recap would have been different. I wouldn't have talked about the boss fight thing. Where do I feel bad is that the recap is made, it got out public. Okay, it didn't have lots of view, and I didn't have lots of interaction about it. Probably people don't care that much. But even though I said publicly, well, I was expecting a boss fight and there wasn't a boss fight, so maybe there's a problem with the system or something like that. And I know that Anthony, you know, he's being human as all of us, you know, took the criticism, okay, didn't took it hard, but I know that, yeah, I heard the sensibility maybe a little bit, just a little bit, but just enough to, and where do I feel bad, okay? It's just getting worse. It's because I will be in charge of a couple of games that will be coming for this campaign as the deal we have made. I'm preparing right now the solo session for Anthony, okay, which will be next week if you want to watch on my channel. After that, I will have my own official session with all the players, which will be Ivan, Anthony, and I don't know, maybe another player or not. We haven't decided yet. You know, Sebastian has left the game, so we may see him occasionally in the future. You know, special guest Jean-Marie Ducroisé. I hope to see that. You know, it will be intense games. That will be for sure, and I will be in charge probably for Ivan's solo session. And if we keep the pattern, it will be after his own session, okay? And while preparing for that, I began to really read about the game, what has been took as notes so far. We have a document on OneNote and we can all share the stuff. Okay, I will tell the truth here. I haven't participated much into that document. Maybe some of the stuff, but it's not even 1/20th of what is there. I know that Ivan has put stuff there. I know that Sebastian has put stuff there. But I'm pretty sure that more than half, you know, of the stuff there, more than half, the 3/4 maybe, was written by Anthony. So he's putting lots and lots of efforts in one of those games because he's participating in many games. And, you know, he's prepared. He's a great game master. You know, he's prepared. He knows where he's going. You know that there's no fail in. You know, he knows the system. All his plot is well written. You know, he can present that to us gracefully. Okay. And, you know, I began to read, to document myself, trying to link what will going to happen with what was already done, maybe or not, okay, it's by choice. But reading that, it's all written. So I saw suddenly all the efforts that were put into that game in the written form. I just do remember all the games we had from the start, all the social sessions he has made for us, all the efforts and the assistance he's giving to us regarding the game system, trying to help us understand it. You know, every time I have a question, every time Ivan has a question, or anyone, he was available to answer to us. Every time I do post something on our Facebook group, he's responding, he's available. I know that he has other things to do in life and he has other games, but yeah, he's available, he's there, schlock. And me, from my end of the table, what do I have to offer to this group? I hope more time, but you know, I do compensate with my enthusiasm. You know, I do share my enthusiasm a lot about this game. I think it's a way for me to keep the flame, to help the other keep the flame. It's my way to do it. You know, our Facebook group, I will share. I like to browse images from the 17th century France, and I do share it on our Facebook group just to fill the mind of my partners of images. Sometimes I will try to find music of that era, you know, just to hear what kind of music was being played back then. It's not to be used in games, it's just to put your mind in that, you know, that era of our history. But it's not much, okay? It's not much. And on my end of the table, all do I have to do is to make recaps and you know, make recaps of a game and impressions on them, and then realizing that I say something, I made a criticism on how the game went, based on stuff that based on stuff that I was there, but you know, with many informations missing, and going out public on that. That's where I feel bad, okay? Because I should have watched the game before making that recap. I should have been aware. I knew that I was, you know, not 100% there by, you know, maybe the last 45 minutes of the game. I was struggling hard to be in there, you know, because I do enjoy it so much. But yeah, it's just my body I was just too much tired. Yeah. So the game itself, the adventure was very well crafted. It was very well made, yeah. And there was good reasons that the enemy, the final boss, was the way he was. Okay, yes, he was easily butchered by Jean-Marie, by an angry Jean-Marie who wanted his revenge. And he played accordingly to what he is. He played his character accordingly to what was his goal in life. Okay, butchered the kids, no second thoughts. Well, the kid was mean, you know. He said that he has tasted the son of Jean-Marie. So okay. All is just a fight, but it was one blow, okay? It was a one strike and was dead, okay? It wasn't the big bloody fight that maybe we were expecting, but if we listen back to the game, it just, the way it went, it just made sense. It just opened the door to upcoming stuff. So, now that I know all the efforts that is made, I should consider, before saying anything, should consider the effort that is put behind that. The effort is there. We want this game to be something unique, something our own. We want to go public with that because we decided to. We could have decided to keep it private and, you know, not ever publish the stuff on YouTube, but we did go there because we felt that we wanted to share that game. We wanted to share our joy of playing Musketeers. Yeah, so yeah, who am I to criticize the work that is there? Yeah, who am I? First of all, I need to be awake a whole game. At least I would have something to say. I will be there to tell the tale about it in the right way. But yeah, it's just my thought of the morning. Okay, just wanted to share that. I won't share that on any Facebook groups. It's just on my channel, and feel free to think anything about it. Yeah, in a way I do apologize for what I said. I never wanted to hurt a bit. We always said that we wanted to be honest about that game. I was honest with what I had as an information, but like I said, I just skipped the beat a couple of times during that session, and if I hadn't, I wouldn't have criticized the way that final fight went. Okay, so that was my ramble of the morning. François Le Tard, JDR, D30, and up to next time, I hope you have as much fun in your life as in your games. Goodbye.